In the world of Flesh and Oil, humans have been replaced in the workplace by androids designed to take over from them, and what you just saw was an advert for one of those robots. And as you can see, things went a little bit wrong.
Hey guys, I'm Logan Bailey, and I'm the producer of Flesh and Oil.
I am Astyn Webb, and I'm the director. Flesh and Oil is about a world that's been taken over by a pandemic, and we follow John, a factory worker. He's disgruntled, sarcastic and self-amusing, but he also has a prejudice against robots until he meets Evie, a curious and sympathetic robot designed to take over from humans in the age of the pandemic.
The film touches on many really interesting themes which I think are important to talk about. It talks about kind of empathy and discrimination. It touches on classism, which, you know, this is a lot of stuff to get into for like a 15-minute film.
Themes of social justice movements and social commentary, and I think a lot of that will resonate with an audience right now.
You want your film to say something and you want your film to mean something, and it's good to highlight important issues in this day and age, especially when all people want to do is like intake content. So the majority of funds donated, if not all of them, will be going into making the film a fully realised world, a far-off future, and really making that come to life. You know, it'll come to the visuals and the feeling and the props, but it'll also go to production costs. Divide it by the different departments, say like production design, say like equipment, you know, costume, and lots of things you might not even think about, like catering for the crew, transport costs to even get to our locations, money for our locations. If we're shooting in a field, we'll need like a porta potty. So actors' accommodation, we want to leave some left over so the film can go to festivals as well when it's finished. Every generous donation will go its extra mile to making sure that the crew are well fed and looked after, and the film can just be the best film it can be. So if you can donate, that'd be great. Well, as productions are starting to actually open up again, it's harder to make a film now than ever, and we're really understanding of that. But the most important thing to us is definitely safety. You know, the crew is gonna quarantine, we'll all be wearing masks, of course, and sanitizing, and we'll make sure not to be in groups. You know, we'll have to bubble the departments and stuff, and we are taking a lot of thought and a lot of consideration and a lot of care to making sure that we can film this film legally in the UK and all around the world. There have been a set guideline of rules that people have to follow when making a film. We are following those exact same rules to the letter. I mean, our top priority is keeping the crew safe, and we'll be doing everything by the book to make sure it's done well and done safely and done okay. Well, for me, I actually love the sci-fi genre. I think it's fantastic and can open up all sorts of worlds, and it really breeds imagination. I've never made a sci-fi before, so for me, I think that's one of the most exciting parts. I also just love the script and the characters, and I saw nothing but potential in this idea.
I really thought the arc that John goes through is very powerful and topical right now. He learns to put aside his prejudice when he meets Evie, and Evie herself is a really interesting character that I really liked.
For me personally, living with Asperger's, like, tackling a film about empathy is really personally interesting for me.
We're in an interesting time right now. There's a pandemic going on, there's social justice movements going on. This film sort of hits both of those notes. I think a lot of that will resonate with an audience right now. So we are looking for donations. We have a goal that we'd like to hit.
By donating to like PayPal going out as well, which is more direct to us. But if you can't do that, as understandably some of you can't, we also have a bunch of social media pages.
A like and a share will go a long way and help us out to get this film made.
Getting the film out there is just as important as actually raising the money, and every little helps.
So our links to all our social medias are on this page. Scroll down, you'll find them. We have a Facebook, an Instagram, and a YouTube. And check us out. We'll be updating regularly on our progress.
Well, that was just us answering a couple questions. Thank you so much for being a part of it, being here today. If you can donate to the pages, we'd really appreciate it. We really, really believe in this film. It's going to be fantastic. But understandably, if you can't, sharing them to your social media honestly helps us just as much. We're really excited to make a fantastic film here, and it's going to go so well. So thank you guys so much for being here.
And yeah, thank you from me too. Got a really passionate team, very keen to work on this film. Very excited. So thank you for taking your time to watch this video. Give it a like, share, if you can donate. Thank you.
Yeah, have a great day, guys.